Alright, how you doing, everyone? Winterspelll is back here with an episode of Digimon Cyber Sleuth. Hacker's Memory. With an episode of Digimon Cyber Sleuth. Alright, good. Just checking the sound. I'm actually on my new headset today. The other one was, it wasn't working as well. So we're hoping this one's pretty good. It's certainly a lot more comfortable, a lot more squishy. And it appears the microphone's of better quality. Alright, so Digimon Hacker's Memory is in its new time slot on Tuesdays. In case you forgot, here's our team right now. Bugsy at level 30, Smokey at level 18, Darth Bunny at level 17, and Miko at level 18. So, I believe what we got to do tonight is we're doing some BBS cases. Alright, so let's head into that. So the only one we have right now is Thief Who Doesn't Steal. So this is the case that will advance the story. So we have to see what these fellows want. Alright. So it looks like we got the whole team here. Let's see what's happening here. So we'll be working for the aquarium just down the street. So the client is a fish. I mean, that would be my first thought too, Erica. So you know what? Soulmates! Friends for life! Ruji's not having any of that crap. Alright. So thieves have been breaking into the aquarium. And Chitose's wondering, well, why are we being called? It's like, let's call the police. Paris thought. So the police have actually given them the case. Which is cool, because once again, Hootie is considered one of the more, lighter side hacking teams, where they actually work with the police and work with legitimate clients in order to actually be a legitimate business. Although of course, we have been known to do some shady things. There are now 6 people in our tiny room. How is this working? So we have the return of Matayoshi. Always good to see him. This old bloodhound is one of my favorite characters. He's just super good. He's just got a huge heart for everybody, and I just love it. So this is Mr. Mizushita, the manager of the Ikebukuro Aquarium. So we got to be absolutely confidential here. And again, I do apologize for my voice and the coughing. I am still getting over my cold, although it does seem that the new microphone is helping that. Very pleased to see that. Alright. So the fish have been going missing from the tanks every night for some time. And it took everyone a month to notice what was going wrong, because the thieves are very cunning. Alright. What fish have been stolen? Sea bream, flounders, seahorses. Cool. I mean, Chitose might have hit the nail on the head there. That's all I think. Ruji being dad over here. It's very serious. Ha! I mean, I think you're funny, Chitose. But I'm also wearing a purple shirt with a bug on it, so that's my life. So what else was stolen? Some sharks. That's cause for concern. How do they steal a shark? Oh, okay, so they're smaller species sharks, which is cool. Although I have been to a couple of really cool aquariums where they do have full-length sharks. The Fort Fisher Aquarium in North Carolina, off the town of Wilmington. Really cool. I've been there like 3-4 times. They've got an albino crocodile, like a huge fake reef that they have, a megalodon jaw. Really cool. And the Boston Aquarium, and of course Boston, Massachusetts, they've got a huge central tank in the museum and the aquarium as well, with some. I mean, they didn't have any great whites, but they had some decent sized sharks in there. A lot of fish. Or any cod stolen? Erica's disappointed we don't have cod. Huh. If you hear me go silent for a bit, nothing's wrong with my mic. I'm just shutting it off for a brief moment as I blow my nose, because you guys shouldn't have to listen to that. Well, how do we not notice? We are very dumb. We've said cunning methods before, okay. But what's that mean? Alright, so he just straight called them out. I mean, I wouldn't know what to say to that either. That is really bold, Chitose. And by bold, I mean that was a jerk move. Don't do that. Matayoshi's right. You know, respect your elders. Please continue. Yeah, so the thieves always return the animals after a few hours. That's interesting. Huh? What the? Okay, so stolen during the night and returned before they open the next day. So that's, you know, that's very interesting. So they're not very gone for very long, which is something. So they're just, that's why they're not noticing. They're only gone for like an hour.
That's very interesting.
Alright. How did they notice something was going wrong? Alright. So while they were erasing the footage, they noticed that there are people carrying away the tanks. Alright. Honestly, I'd wonder too. That is very bizarre. So why aren't you guys doing it? Logger. Ah! So I think that might have been a pun there on sea life. Because, you know, loggerhead is a species of turtle. Alright. So since they're not considering it theft, since it keeps being returned, I mean, I still consider that theft. That's kind of weird. You would wonder what they're doing with those animals. Okay, so that's the point. I mean, the police do have to kind of pick and choose what they go after because they do have limited resources. So I do understand the logic behind this. They're like, we can't spare these resources. See, I don't fully agree with Chitose on that. I mean, he's right. I mean, the police can't be everywhere at once, and this would be considered a very low priority case, considering it's just a little trespassing and the animals keep being returned after an hour. So I see where... I can see why Chitose might think of what he thinks, but... I mean, Matayoshi's doing everything he can. His hands are tied. Bureaucracy is everywhere. Red tape is everywhere. They're doing their best. Alright. Go, Matayoshi. Still weird? I mean, you're still a chicken nugget. Like, what you doing? What you doing with your life? Okay. Do we have security? Okay, so they disable the system. Woof! Chitose's not pulling any punches here. Alright, so there's a hacker involved, which is why they're calling us. We are capable of it. Ha! Okay. So, a little bit of foot and mouth right there. Always funny. Yeah, dude, you need to be careful how you say things. Chicken nuggets. Honestly, I prefer grilled chicken if I'm gonna have some chicken. Like a good skillet-cooked chicken breast. That's what I think. I mean, obviously we're doing it. Because otherwise we do not advance in the story, and that's an issue. Oh, excuse me. I'm like hopped up on Zycam. I am doing my best here. Okay. Yeah, so he's reminding him everything's been returned. And he's asking, was anything added? So this is actually a very classic thing that I've actually seen in many different works of literature. I believe they mentioned this in... I believe it was... Can you... Catch Me If You... Not Catch Me If You Can. Now You See It. Now You See It. That movie about the magicians that commit robbery. No, it wasn't. It was a... no, I remember where I saw it. It was actually a Pokemon Adventures comic. You've seen the character that's always going after Suicune in the Johto region. There was a point in the comic where he crashed through the roof of the Moo Milk Farm. And they're like, well, you have to pay for the roof. And he said, waha, your Miltank is sick. So he reaches down the Miltank's throat and pulls out a playing card. And Chris, the current protagonist, is watching him. And she's like, I saw you stick that medicine in there. Like, he cured the Miltank. He said it was by magic. And Eugene said, once you give someone the idea of something being removed, they disregard the idea of something being added. So that's a very interesting idea. And I think that's an idea that's often used in Magic, the sort of misdirection. You make a big enough deal about something being removed, they're not going to see you putting something in. I believe they also did this in one of my favorite shows, Leverage. There was a weight that had to be very precisely balanced, and they added a grain of sand to it to throw off the balance of the weight and make it worthless. Sounds a little far-fetched, but there are certain technologies that, like, even a grain of sand can be too much. Alright, so we gotta go to this, we're gonna go to the server. Alright. So they accessed it probably during Eden. Or inside Eden. Alright. Alright. So Chitose is looking for the route that they took, so we can get into the same server. Alright, they have the address, so we're going in the back door. Aw, she's being all tsundere on us. We're going in the back door, the back door, the back door. Whee! Alright, let's get in there. Alright, let's see what we got. Not doing that yet. So first, over here. Yes, there we go. Oh good, a farm expansion plugin. Oh! Oh, that's right, I need like an ultimate virus type, that's why. To get, acceleration. So now that we have it, let's raise our movement speed. Honestly, I love acceleration. I think I was correct. Let me see. Yeah, I need a virus level Digimon at champion or higher. That's how I get acceleration. Oh, excuse me. Still having problems, as you can see. Working on it. And where are we now? In the aquarium? So we're in cyberspace. How does she have her purse in cyberspace? That's my question. So she's Minamo Takisuse? Tagitsuse? I don't know. Are we the police? No? We're like detectives. So that is definite bad guy talk right there. So where are we, lady? What's happening? So she's calling this her aquarium. Ruji's getting mad. Yeah, it looks exactly like the aquarium. So she has created a perfect digital copy of all the animals, facilities, the entire aquarium. So this is why she was stealing everything. She wanted the exact, perfect reproduction of the aquarium. This is like massive obsessive level. I will admit, you do meet a lot of really messed up people in the Cyber Sleuth series. Like, they do not shy away from those darker settings. Alright. Don't use that word. And now she's trying to... I think she's convinced herself that she's done nothing wrong. It's like, I just borrowed them. I mean, again, you did trespass. Yeah, no, she's crazy. She's honestly crazy. Oh yeah, so, no, tell me how I'm not right about how you didn't break the law. So she hired a team. Okay. So she literally just paid people to do all this. So she really thinks that she is without blame here. I mean, she was still... She honestly thinks that she's got everything. Like, she's definitely incredibly egocentric. Yeah, you're kind of nutso, lady. And you got some dead eyes. Okay, I can see where he's coming from this. What do you mean? Because she didn't do any of it herself. That's what he's saying. That's why it's ugly. And he's saying, you know, so the law can't bring you to justice, but we can. So we are technically the law, but also not. Alright, so she's gonna try to kill us. Alright. So she's willing to kill someone for her aquarium. That's a little messed up. I mean, that's a lot messed up, but you know. Oh, good. They're both data. No, it's because they're both water. That's why I could use that move. So that's supposed to be a koalacanth. Like an ancient armored fish. Yeah, Koalamon and Seadramon. Seadramon, I really like him. He's the champion version of Betamon, a sort of fish tadpole-like Digimon that we saw as one of the starters. Hobbies are consuming. Yes, they are very consuming. I mean, how many hours do I spend doing this? I've already made over 40 videos within like a week or two, so... Consuming. Hooray! My girly plant thing did it! Whatever, I like Lilamon. Alright, we learned Ocean Wave. Oh no, I beat you up. What you gonna do? I've always wanted to live in an aquarium. I don't care. What? Especially that aquarium. It's in a tall building, like a seabed for the sky. So she is, honestly, I really think she is crazy. She acts really crazy. And really obsessive. Although I can understand what a place can mean to you. Like, there's honestly still a place in New York that I think about when I try to be peaceful. A special little lake that was in the middle of the woods and had a little dock. When I need to calm down, I imagine that, I imagine standing on that dock and I can see the lake very clearly in my mind. But, I mean, it is very tacky. Their plans. I mean, I don't care how you feel, lady. You're crazy. And a criminal. Yeah, start the petition. Okay, so she's doing like that things never go my way thing. You didn't try, that's the thing. You just decided it wouldn't work and you didn't even try. So this is on you. I mean, the best laid plans of mice and men. And the pathway to hell is paved with good intentions, so... Good intentions or not... She's still nuts. Huh. So, they're asking, did we let her go? Not really. Hooray, we're getting paid. Oops, something's bothering him. Huh. Oh, so a crazy rich kid. Okay, okay. Huh. Well, yeah, there's no evidence, so we really can't do it. I really can't prosecute her. Alright, so they really can't prosecute her as well because, I mean, their own good, so they can still use exhibits. So she was arrested. Yeah, I saw that coming. This is one of the things that I do hate most. When you know someone did something wrong, but you can't keep them, you know, like you can't keep them in custody because either there's not enough evidence or they say, well, the severity of what they did wasn't enough. So even though they know she did something wrong and was committing a crime, they can't stop her. Because Ryuji knows she's going to do something else. Alright. Oof. It's true. Yeah, don't pull any punches for her. So yeah, this woman set bombs around the aquarium. Like, crud. I gotta turn off my mic for a moment. My father is calling me, but I'll keep going through this. Okay, I'm back. Again, very sorry, guys. That was my father, and I did have to answer that call. I do apologize. There was just something he was worried about. It's still rather icy where we are, and he was wondering if I had a ride to work. Because I do drive a moped, and not good on ice. Alright. So again, terribly sorry. Hopefully you guys still enjoyed that. Excuse me. Alright, we get a gem. And a rank up. Very nice. Newbie hacker. Didn't I already reach that? Okay. Let's see what's in the Digimarket now. Could start raising a Kudamon. Possibly. Yeah, we'll think about it later. Time to ask Mireille what's afoot. This will give us a chance to check out our Digimon in the bank and the farm. So we're off to the Digilab. Alright, Vivi's working on it. You have him at 23. We need him at, I believe, 35? 45. We need him at 45. And we got Takeda at 21. I believe we need him at 45 too. Yes, 45 as well. Alright. We got these fellas too. Just discovering stuff. Nothing to digi-convert. Alright. So she's telling us to go to Eden's community area. And they want us to go to Broadway as well. So we're going to sell a few things. Honestly, let's head to Broadway first. Ooh. Alright. I'll have a recovery. Okay, let's do it. Whee! At least she didn't blow up the aquarium. Well, well, well. Doesn't she look familiar? Yuko! You know her? Well, she's the only one that wears that outfit, so... You've seen it once, you kind of know who it is. What is she staring at? It's probably food. Yep, it's food. Yo! So she wants to do some research, but couldn't find anything, so she's taking a break. Having food. We're Hootie. Yeah, we're cyber handymen. I mean, we're glad to help you out. Alright, thanks. So let's take a check, see if we can access the tournament yet. Because I'd love to if we can. Ah, crud. Gotta wait. Let's see the Metal Man. Alright, got a decent amount of yen. So I get some HP capsules and SP capsules, as I've sold him at least 50 medals. He keeps saying, don't tell my wife. Like, how much money is he spending on medals? I have questions about this man. Go back in Ikebukuro. While we're here, we'll hit up Eden, and we'll check out what those kids are arguing about. That should give us a couple more cases in the BBS. Whew. Yeah, don't really take no that well at that age. They're great at saying it, just not good at doing it and accepting it. Chill. Alright. So that should be giving us the BBSs now. Alright, so let's head back into Hootie. There we go. Alright. Neither of them give me memory, so let's just do Yuko's first. She's studying friendship. So this is actually a tie-in to the first game. She's researching friendship so she can perform a mission in the other game. So Yuko, unfortunately, she was very isolated as a child, so she doesn't really know much about friendship and how to be a friend, or even really understand people. So she's saying that she's pretending to be a friend, but honestly, she's already friends with that person. She just doesn't really realize it because she doesn't have experience. Alright. So she wants me to find books on being a friend. So we're going to ask Ryuji, Chitose, and Erika. Ryuji! What's up, dude? So this is kind of a silly side mission, and I kind of appreciate it. It's more lighthearted compared to the other kind of dark missions we have. I mean, I can understand that. I'm also very much into movies, but I do love a good book. I love reading manga myself. I was actually reading Yu-Gi-Oh! R Volume 4 on my lunch break today. Not really sure either of these are good, but we're going to go with Eternal Rivals. Huh. I mean, rivals are a form of friendship. Like, you push each other to do better, to get stronger. It's a very common theme in shonen anime and stories. Light novels. I haven't read a lot of light novels, I mostly read, like, giant big butt books or graphic novels. Like, one of my favorite series to read is the Redwall series by Brian Jakes. It's a sort of medieval fantasy where instead of people, they have animals. The noble and peaceful animals that live in the Abbey of Redwall, the ferocious and noble warriors of Salamandastron, the Badger Lord and his hares, and the evil vermin that threaten both. Stephen Neal, you are truly a worthy rival. Wherever you go, whatever you do, I'll be there, hounding you until you respect me.
Nah, I'll kill you yet, He-Man.
Yeah, my Skeletor voice is not as good as usual. When my voice gets back to normal from not being sick, I'll do a better Skeletor voice. I've heard it's good. I might check it out. Honestly, I've been just pretty much on my PS4 since I got it on the 31st. I have not really watched anything except some stuff on YouTube when I eat. Mostly SCP stuff. I definitely want to get an SCP Foundation shirt. So we're gonna ask Chitose now. Darugamon. Or Dorugoromon. I think he's Data. Actually, I wonder. Never used him. Check the Digimarket. See what he evolves from. Because again, I've never used this guy, but he might be interesting to use for our playthrough. So I'm just checking Grindosaur. So he comes from a Wanyamon. So let's buy a couple Wanyamon. While we're at it, a couple of Devimon. Let's pop them in our Digilab. See what we get. Nimble, not bad. Fighter, not bad. Move them to a farm. Let's see what we can get out of these guys. And we're gonna make this rank 5 while we're at it. There we go. So now we have a max level farm and a first level farm. Excuse me. So Devimon, there's a few things we can do with him. We'll see, we'll see. It's max level 15. So we might let him go to Bakumon first, and then de-digivolve him. As for Wanyaman, I think we're good with that. Okay. Let's see what we can do with that. Let's leave him in there for now. So let's find Chitose. Okay. So let's check out where Chitose is. He's nearby, we know that. Where are you? Do you hide from me, fool? There you are. Wait, what? So he just wanted me to do his work for him. So what case are you working on? Oh god. Chitose's gonna be creepy again. Oh dear. This one seems a little less offensive. I mean, they're both offensive, but you know. This man does not have a girlfriend. I don't know why he thinks he's Casanova. At least he admits it. Oh, dude, shut up. You're weird. Oh, dear. So he's trying to, like, justify his perviness. You need help, man. You need help. He needs a lot of help. All right. She thinks she understands. Oh dear. Oh, this seems dirty. Yeah, that doesn't seem like a friend. That seems like something else. See, even she knows it's not right. It is tough. I mean, that's what Edison said. One more book. We are going to help her. We're just going to go to Erica this time. She seems to be smarter than the other two. Alright. What's up, chicken nugget? She should know about female friends. Are we sure about that? It's Erica. She barely knows about leaving her room. Read our mind. Please don't hit us again. At work. Oh, excuse me. The student body president and me. See, that seems nice. I think Erica wants to go to school. Honestly, you take it kind of for granted, that whole social environment. I mean, the work's no fun. But I feel like people do take it a little for granted until it's not there, because it is so much easier to meet people in school. Like, honestly, now that I'm out of school and I'm just working, it's like, honestly, so much harder to meet people. Not that I was a social butterfly in high school to begin with. Oh dear. Yeah, this is kind of a very time-honored cliche. Yeah, I was feeling that more. I mean, you are on the right. Just honestly be yourself. The heart of an expressionless android dream. Okay. So the funny thing is, this is actually what she says in the first game, during the scene where she needs to do this. And this seems a bit more her. Huh. She has a point. Well, at least we helped her. And at least, you know what, she's getting out. Which I'm glad. Because she needed some social interaction. And I feel her on this. I don't get a lot of social interaction myself. Pretty much Yu-Gi-Oh! Tournaments on Friday, D&D's on Saturday. And then sometimes people can hang out with me, you know. Which is all good. I still get to stream, and I really enjoy that. So let's do this case here, and then after this we'll end the stream. Although I probably will still make another video after a break. Alright, so we're not finding anything about the Eden preview. Alright, so we gotta go talk to the client. It's obviously gonna be that kid from earlier, since, you know, that's why we actually went to see her. Have you brought my ticket? I mean, that's a good question to start with. Alright, so it's a very secret event. Well, that's really good. It's good to be passionate about something, especially at a young age. I really love the idea of Eden, too. I'd really like if we had something like this. Especially if they had like an auto-translate function for languages. That would make it so easy to be friends with people around the world. Like, the barrier of language wouldn't stop us. Because I, for one, like, I'm not very good at learning languages. It's just something that's very difficult for me. Although I am trying to learn a little bit of German conversationally. Because I am about quarter German, and I really think it's a cool language. But, oh, Whooper, that's copyrighted. But, this would be really cool. Okay. So we're gonna ask Erica. Okay, I'll be more specific. We're gonna bribe Erica. Oh no. That's a lot of dripping, Erica. Huh. Huh. Extra sweet drinks, I can understand her. Yeah. We're gonna be the good knight here. Ha! So she just really insulted us. Yeah, the ticket does cost more than the medal. It's not the only payment. Here's where we bribe her. She's being serious. Well, you better help me. She's like, I need to have the toy. So this is a really cute side to Erica, how much she is into stuffed animals and things like that. It's really adorable. So this is like her favorite series. And she's like, I really want Whooper. Oh god. Kagetan? I really don't know why she names things the way she does. But as long as she's happy... So she's kind of chiding me for not going deep enough in my search. Which honestly, with a good hacking tool, we could just do that automatically. All right. Go towards the exclamation point. Well, you did have a giant exclamation point above your head. That kind of helped. Yes, we are with Hootie. Oh no. Okay. Okay, that's a good idea. But I do appreciate that this guy is wanting to protect his customers' information. So he's a pretty good dude. Oof. The paper and pen thing in a digital age is a really smart idea for security. Oh god, I gotta distract him. So we're just gonna straight up steal with this from this man. Look, it's Jimmy Ken! Jimmy Ken? Ah! As soon as you said run, I got that like flashback to JoJo's Bizarre Adventure battle tendency. Because if you watch the Japanese dub, you're gonna hear Joseph saying "Niga yondayo" a lot. That means like run away. So as soon as he said run, I just heard Joseph Joestar yelling that word in my head, and it's hilarious. She memorized the whole list. So we're cheating using Erica's brain. Oh! Alright, so we're gonna head and shake down the dinosaurists. So she's thirsty. Oh, we know she's thirsty for Kisuke. Like, we know that. To Eden! There we go. Ryuji! Oh, it's a kid's brother. He's like, what are you doing? So yeah, I'm working for the kid's sister. Ryuji's working for the kid's for the girl's brother. Huh? Ryuji's just fired up. That's a good idea. Ryuji's very fired up. He probably is working for free because of what he feels about his little sister. So that's why he wants to help the kid. Alright. I do like how Ryuji is very protective. Although it is kind of to a fault. Like, I feel like he needs to be more careful. Because it does drive him to do some things that perhaps he shouldn't. Now, I'm all for protecting someone. I'm very protective myself. But Ryuji is the type that is so protective that he will cross any line. And that's something you do have to be careful about. I mean, I know I personally can't talk about that until I've actually come to a point where I'd have to make the same kind of decisions. But if you look, I mean, looking at it academically, it's a whole interesting situation. Alright, where's Dino Breath? So, you know, just a little social comment there. Something interesting to think about. Alright, let's wreck this man. Nice. Alright, so we're getting there. I think the next tournament is where we also... The final battle, I believe, in the tournament is a Flame Dramon, and that should give us the egg that we need to digivolve a Veemon into Flame Dramon. So very cool on that. I personally love the design of Flame Dramon. I think he's really cool. So always cool to see him be able to use them. I would have liked to see more armored Digivolutions in this game. We only see Flamedramon, and I believe Magnamon. I would have liked to see some more for Aquilamon, Patamon, Gatomon, and Hawkmon. Because I know there was, like, you could get a lot... I think you could get pretty much all of them in the Digimon World series, which was, I believe, the original Digimon World, and then Digimon World Dawn and Dusk, which are actually really decent games. A bit harder to grind in those games, though. Alright. Oof! So either Ryuji becomes this man's personal errand boy, or I gotta win this fight. Gee. What are the chances that I'm gonna lose this fight? So you're the best of the best in your team? I'm the protagonist. Like, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna win. Yeah, we're gonna switch out Lilamon when we get the chance. There we go. Yeah, having a couple of vaccines will be more useful here. Let's focus on this fella here. Cyclomon, I believe. Yeah, Cyclonemon. Alright. Got a triple move here, very good. Not a lot of damage. Oof, got paralyzed. Not bad, nothing we can't handle. So you just gotta keep hammering away like usual. Honestly, that Cyclonemon is the biggest problem here. But if we focus mainly on him, we should be able to take him out no problem. There we go. Would have preferred a Garudamon for this fight, not gonna lie. Alright, so that Cyclonemon is almost out. Which is good. This should do it. There we go. Almost got it. Alright. That's not so good. Oh well, we almost got him. Not so good. Oh, good. This might be enough to finish it. There we are. No doubt at all. We got a couple of level ups. Oh, all of them leveled up. Nice. Yeah, I am strong. Thank you. Thief? Nah, fair and square, son. What a good brother. That's a wholesome story. Ha! Sometimes it's good just to be nice. Ha! I'm glad she's getting what she wants. Uh-oh. She put a lot of sugar in that juice. Oh no. Oh no. Gah! Too sweet. Ah. Oh god. This isn't good. The ultimate destruction. I mean, you essentially poisoned us, Erica. Oh dear. No thanks. I want to live past my 30s. Thank you. How did he? He does everything for that smile. He is feeling the effects. Alright, Wanyamon's at max level. Alright, have we finally reached level, or chapter 6? Ryuji-kun. Ryuji is so reliable. I love this guy. Honestly, the design of so many of these characters in these games is just so top tier, and I just really appreciate it. Don't do it, Chitose. He is still hitting on everything that moves. Huh? must be Erica getting her treatment. And we are still watching Jimmiken. Shine on, you crazy Jimmiken. Yeah! This guy is just so eccentric that it just goes beyond. Groggy night. Tomorrow it's adventure and I can't sleep, baby. Oh dear. I am not picking up anything that you are putting down. You confuse me. Okay. Alright, good. We're finally at Chapter 6. And we got a trophy for reaching it. Ah! But tell him he doesn't stand a chance. Bakuin delete. We're gonna send that to Arata because that's his favorite manga, and it's fun to watch him fanboy. Alright. So let's... So we're going to log out for now. Next episode we're going to go to Nakano to do the tournament. But for now... Alright. I will see you guys next episode. Thank you again for joining me. We'll be back after a short break with the second episode of the night. And we'll be finally doing the tournament. I'll see you guys later.